An Italian cosplay TikToker by the username of Inquisitor committed the unthinkable while live on TikTok. Inquisitor was a cosplay creator that hired a girl named AJ to edit his videos for him, and she would do a really good job. Inquisitor was so impressed that he would thank her with messages like, "I love you, I'ma marry you," even at one point calling her honey. Only Inquisitor knows if he was being friendly or flirty with those messages, but people took an issue with it because Inquisitor was 23 and AJ was 17 at the time. Now, Inquisitor allegedly didn't know AJ's age at the time. He even had in his bio MDNI, which stands for minors do not inbox or minors do not interact. So hearing that and seeing the messages, what is your stance so far?
I think from a first glance, it definitely does look bad. But again, we don't know the full context here. We can't just judge a person off of just one text.
To me personally, his intentions aren't entirely clear with just these messages. The messages just sound enthusiastic. Like he just sounds happy that she did a good job editing and he said, "Yo, I'ma marry you. Yo, I love you. I love your editing." It's kind of like when a girl says something or does something and guys are like, "Yo, she's wifey." It sounds enthusiastic to me. Now, granted, we shouldn't be saying those things to like minors, but at the time, Inquisitor did not know that she was a minor. Now, AJ didn't like the way that Inquisitor was messaging her, but instead of communicating that with him, she decides to stop working with him and get her boyfriend Tito involved. Tito is 20, he's another cosplayer, but we'll get to that a little bit later. With the help of her boyfriend, they decided to plot against Inquisitor. In a message, Tito says to AJ, "I want you to keep flirting with him and see where it goes. If he starts to get sexual, then I will expose him." Their plan is to expose Inquisitor as a P-word. AJ says, "Isn't that a lot of proof?" Tito responds, "Baby, we need a reason for him to get canceled. Flirting is one thing, sexting is another."
Wait, hold on. Tito was 20?
Okay, we're gonna talk about that right now.
Yeah, we need to address that. What?
So it sounds like this Tito guy is also a P, right? But apparently he was always lying about his age. He's really 18, he's not 20. And he was 17 when him and AJ started dating.
Oh, okay, because it sounded like he was a P-word trying to take down another P-word too.
That's what I thought. But again, apparently he was lying about his age this whole time.
Wow, there are levels to this.
And let me just say this before we continue. People are the worst people in society. They should be castrated and locked up forever. With that being said, in my opinion, the messages that Inquisitor sent to AJ aren't enough proof to even like accuse him of being a P.
Yeah, that's a big accusation. Like you can't just be saying that to people, you know what I mean? I don't think that that's enough proof.
Regardless though, AJ and Tito began putting their plan into motion. AJ reaches out to Inquisitor and starts the flirting. AJ says things like, "Hi, OMG, I love you, date me, JK." Inquisitor ignores it, and 10 days later, he ends up replying, "You should ask in general if you can DM me." AJ says, "Oh, sorry, can we get to know each other?" Inquisitor says, "Nope." AJ says, "Why? I'm not a minor." Inquisitor replies, "I'm not interested, sorry."
So she lied about her age to him.
In my opinion, this is already a flawed test. Let's just say Inquisitor did entertain AJ's messages and ended up sexting her. In my opinion, I don't think Inquisitor would be at fault because she straight up told him, "I am not a minor."
Yeah, you can't mess with a guy like this. You know, I'm a guy too. If I saw these messages, I would think, okay, she's into me. It's not like I'm randomly hitting her up.
A better thing to say for this test would have been, "I am a minor, but I like older dudes. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Can we still get to know each other?" That would have been
That's
a much
red
better
flag,
test.
yeah.
Unless Inquisitor had prior knowledge that this girl was a minor, pretending to be an adult and lying about not being a minor, then I would have found him at fault.
But so far, he ain't sipping. He just projected her.
Yeah, AJ and Tito's plan was failing, but AJ was not about to give up. She turns to another TikToker for help. Her name is Keegan's Mask. She gives her screenshots of Inquisitor's old messages, and Keegan Masks makes a video.
Today I will be talking about Inquisitor. He was flirting with a child, 15. This is just absolutely disgusting.
So you see in that video, she brought up the initial messages, but she didn't bring up the messages of him turning her down. Honestly, I don't know if AJ didn't give her the messages or if Keegan's Masks decided not to include the messages in the video, but that is snake.
Nah, that's fucked up. That's purposefully trying to ruin this man's reputation.
Yeah, why not show all the messages? Why not show all the evidence?
Nah, man, this personally bugs me because I hate it when there's false allegations like this because real people have real problems.
Keegan's video blows up and everyone starts hitting on Inquisitor, calling him a P. All anyone knows at this point is that AJ is 17, Inquisitor is 23, and Inquisitor is sending these messages.
Damn, bro, they just lied to thousands of people.
Straight up, dude, straight up. They omitted evidence.
They made a false accusation and spread it, and knowing the internet, they're definitely gonna shame this guy. They're gonna like run his name through the dirt.
And that's what they did. Eventually, the hate got too much, and Inquisitor ended up shutting down his pages. After literally having one of the worst accusations thrown at him, and him believing that his life was completely over, Inquisitor decided to go live on TikTok for one last time and take his own life. His friends watching that TikTok live ended up rushing over to his place. They broke the window. They tried to revive him, but they were unsuccessful.
That's heartbreaking to hear, man.
Everyone in the cosplay community is just shocked and hurt by what happened. And after a lot of backlash, AJ, Keegan's Mask, and Tito all issue an apology. To me, AJ's statement didn't really sound heartfelt. She says that she didn't mean to hurt him. But yeah, you kind of did.
You purposefully planned with your boyfriend to take this guy down. The evidence you guys had wasn't enough, so you went out of your way to get even more. You need to own up to this, because whether you expected this outcome or not, your actions led to this catastrophe.
And Keegan's Mask's statement wasn't any better either. She was basically blaming everything on AJ. She said, I acted on what I believe to be real info, but I was used.
Dude, they do not take any accountability, man.
You can't say you were used if it was your fault for not doing some research.
False accusations have been ruining men's lives around the world. People don't even want the evidence. They just go with the popular opinion.
Yeah, and honestly, Tito's apology was the biggest bitch of them all.
People are starting to blame me. Understand that I didn't want anything to do with this. And I wanted none of this to happen. I did not tell her to lie. Now I'm being attacked. I really just want the COD community to get better.
If that is not the definition of the kettle calling the pot black, or is it the other way around? The pot calling the kettle black?
I don't even know that reference, bro.
It means look who's talking, bro. He's telling the COD community,
okay.
Do better, bro. You do better. You should have done better.
Yeah, this is like the worst couple ever, man. These people are delusional. It just shows you that even in something as harmless as cosplay, people are so clout hungry that they'll do anything to get views.
So after everything went down, all of their accounts, including Inquisitors, were either banned or deleted. And now the question remains, who, if anyone, is responsible?
Well, we know who's responsible. Indirectly, they're responsible. This might be unpopular to say. I don't think they did it on purpose. I'm not defending them, because they definitely try to ruin him at least. They try to cancel him, right? But I don't think anybody expects this level of, seriousness.
Yeah, this was not the outcome that they wanted, but this was an outcome of their actions still. Yeah. What they chose to do and the videos that they chose to make and the accusations that they chose to throw against this guy led to this. Again, they probably didn't want this outcome, but their actions still led to this outcome.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I'm the first guy, I love to point at somebody and shame on them. But yeah, I don't think they totally wanted this outcome, but it did happen and they have to own up to it.
100%. And someone who is seeking for accountability is Inquisitor's dad. According to an Italian article that we found online, it seems as if Inquisitor's dad is lawyering up. The information is translated, but the dad seems to say, I've discovered many things about those who defamed him, and I've already told the police everything, all for a few followers. The tests are all online. There was premeditation. 2 people falsely accused him. According to the father, they are the authors of the trap to which Vincent fell. His dad also claims that the people who did this to him were jealous and just wanted to see him fail. I couldn't agree more, dude.
Yeah, I gotta agree with the dad.
I hope there is some sort of justice in this. I hope there's some sort of accountability in this.
I hope there's justice too, but judging off of past incidents, I don't think that's gonna happen, bro.
Maybe they weren't the ones that pulled the trigger, but they definitely loaded the gun. All in all, though, we are not lawyers. This is just our opinion here. Let us know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think of this entire situation?
Yeah, and I wish all the luck to the dad. Hopefully he gets some justice.
Yeah.
Because it's his son,
Yeah. With that being said, though, RIP Inquisitor and our love and condolences to his family.